Wow, wow, wow. What's up?
What is up? What is up? I'm calling in live from the gutter. Um, I'm currently sitting in my car. That's why the audio might sound a little different, Ty, but you sound just as, you know, perfect as ever.
Well, I'm a remote husband today. I got my beauty sleep. I'm calling in from the home studio.
Yep,
So obviously I'm crisp on the mic as a result of it, unlike you in the
nice.
trenches overheating in your little toaster oven vehicle.
Yeah, I'm overheating slightly, but it's welcome, because outside it's a little bit chilly today, so I'm in here just kind
Mhm.
of, you know, double toasting, hotboxing the whip, and I
Mhm.
gotta say I'm parked on this busy road. Hope you can't hear the cars going by, but I did see a parking enforcement officer, BC's biggest op, ride by, and he
Mhm.
cut across.
No one likes them.
No one likes them. He cut across 4 lanes of traffic to ticket this vehicle that was parked on the other side of the street, and never did I wish more harm on anybody than that moment because I was hoping that he would just get duffed out by like a bus or something.
Mhm. Man, they must pay those guys really well to enforce parking because who wants that job? Like, I would rather be a sandwich artist than work parking enforcement.
I know. The thing is though, if Ty, okay, if they were making commission, I would be the biggest like hater on earth. You know what I mean? I would be like, if I
Mm,
was in that role, I would be ticketing every single person if they had their, you know, 2 inches of their car were sticking out of the parking spot. That's a ticket. You know what I mean?
mhm. Oh,
Wheels not
totally.
perfectly
Dude,
turned
I
to
would be
the
the
curb.
same thing.
That's a ticket.
Yeah. I would be such a narc because I'm gonna make that bread, you know? I would walk around with I'd have an electric bike, obviously, to move faster than
Oh,
these little pedal
100%.
pushers. I'd be
Hmm.
packing the measuring tape. I'd be packing the chalk. I would have everything. I'd have a fanny pack with a bag full of tricks in order. I would even like go as far as to push a car a little bit if I don't see their e-brake on into a red zone so I can ticket them.
Oh,
Is
hell
that
yeah.
evil?
I don't think it's evil because if you could push their car, then who's to say that somebody else can't or the wind did? You know what I mean? It wasn't me. It was just the
Mhm.
wind, brother.
Yeah. I would
I
bring some
wonder if they have.
civilian clothes too, in case I need to camo myself in some neighborhoods where I know that we're not welcome as parking enforcement.
Oh, 100%. Rather than having the City of Vancouver branded high vis vest, you would have like the A-Leaks or like Nike
Hmm.
reflector, you know what I mean? So therefore you are up to code, but you're not, presenting as a narc.
Yeah, 100%. You're still visible, but you're visible as a pedestrian, as a ultra marathon runner type, not as a enforcement.
Exactly. I wonder if they also have like City of Vancouver branded dildos so they can ram each other in the ass while they're on the break.
Nice. Yeah, dude, you know they like pagan each other. I think they I don't know because every company, whether it's a public or private sector, likes to give away merch. Like, do you think they
Yeah.
give away dildos as merch if you're like part of Pornhub Inc.?
100%, dude. They're so sex positive over there.
Yeah.
Those guys are definitely promoting the do.
It's true. It's in their best interest to stimulate more activity, you could say.
That's
It's good
right.
for the
That's right.
industry.
If anything, the adrenaline rush you get when you see your boss hand you one of those, it's enough to work a little overtime.
hmm I'm familiar with getting the backpack, getting the water bottle, getting the corporate pen and pencil sets,
Hmm.
letterheads. Let's say you're a sandwich artist. It's the annual Christmas party. You roll up. What's in the swag bag that Subway's giving you to bring home? What is the corporate merch?
Corporate merch for the way. Hmm. I would say
Maybe you're not
they
even a
bring
sandwich
home.
artist. You could be like HQ, like maybe you're a marketing
Yeah.
intern for their social media.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be kind of funny to give. all the office employees the visor. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like they all have a little Subway branded visor. Maybe some like reusable gloves. Like that could be a
Mm.
kind of like a fun thing. Like it's like yeah, you can use these like monogrammed green and yellow gloves in the wintertime. That'd be kind of a nice touch.
Mm. That's cool. Driving gloves.
Driving gloves, yeah. The Ryan Gosling scene where he puts his plastic gloves on the steering wheel.
Damn,
Really
if
nice.
only they were see-through.
I know. Anyways, Ty, what's new in your world? What's going on? Or would you have for me any ideas for merch?
Oh, I've got so many ideas. I think that they
Okay,
should all
please.
get I think glasses would be good because the only thing that matters for a sandwich artist is like can they see what they're doing and can they operate their hands?
That's true.
Or maybe hearing aids. Hearing aids and glasses are the merch I'd like my sandwich artist to receive.
I love this a lot.
Mhm.
I'm really big into corporate perks. I don't know if you are,
Mhm.
but if a company gives me a perk, I will be using it, even if I didn't need it in the first place. And one of them that I think would be great for sandwich artists is a Tinder Pro subscription. I don't know if they still offer that,
Mm.
but I think that'd be nice. You know, a happy home is a happy kitchen, if you know what I mean.
Dude, if Subway did that, I would immediately short Tinder's stock price because if Tinder got flooded with sandwich artists, then the whole app is going to go downhill.
Dude, yeah, that is a big risk, man.
Hmm. You know how like Tesla drivers have a dating app built into their Tesla app, so you can like see all the other thousands of men who own Teslas, and
Dude, the problem is
maybe that's also.
you don't need the app
Hmm?
to do that for you because you just go to the charging station and they're all there waiting in their car by themselves. You just go knock on the glass like,
Yeah,
"Hey, what's your ideal first date?" It's not this, is it?
yeah, for sure. You can really lot lizard your way through them pretty quick. A speed dating round.
Damn. Yeah, dude, we're all just a bunch of lot lizards at the end of the day. I'm a lot lizard right now, Ty, because I'm parked on the side of
Yeah.
this busy road.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
being
kind of in
lots
the like
lizard.
prostitution corner of East Vancouver too.
I really am, dude. I've seen like several hunchbacks walk by with their bikes, and yeah, let's just say if this podcast needs content, I'm not opposed to rolling down the window. You know, getting her on mic.
Yeah. We got ourselves our first guest this week.
Impromptu guest. You want $20 an
Damn.
hour or what?
Yeah. So I think if
What's the
Subway
going
had
rate?
a closed circle, like a closed dating app that was just for art, by artists for artists, I think that would be good for them because they need love. As a sandwich artist, it must be hard to attract a mate. I can only imagine the difficulty. You smell like Subway all the time. You're working long hours. Your breath smells. Your diet is a bit of a monoculture.
Yeah,
So, but you're also a creative type. So that's a
yeah,
there's a very like distinct persona that they represent, and I'm sure that they would attract each other.
yeah. I love this tie. So it's gonna kind of be like Behance, you know, for artists by artists, and
Mm.
I'm sure you can kind of put your sandwich on there as well, like one that you've made to kind
Mm.
of like signal like, you know, I clean up well. Like I'm able to like arrange tomatoes in an orderly fashion. I think that would say a lot about someone, you know.
Dude, I love that. Forget your astrological sign. Show me your order.
Yeah. Show me your order, but not just what you put on it, how you do it, because that's
Mm.
important too.
Hmm. It's true. It says a lot about you.
Yeah, man.
Ah, yeah, yeah. Other than that, Eric, I've been just chilling at home today. I was reading this article about, and I hinted at it at the beginning of this episode, remote husbands. And
Hmm.
this is a really interesting trend that's starting. Do you know anything about it?
Remote husbands. Is this like a tech bro who just stays at home all day, like you?
Yeah, literally that.
Okay.
Back in the boomer era, the man would go off to work and the woman would stay home and do home and family care. But now in the post pandemic era, a lot of the cushy white collar jobs that exist as remote work skew to men. Like men typically are operating in these sectors that work from home.
Hmm.
So all of these women who have typically fallen into professional categories like healthcare or daycare or education, like if you think about like traditionally stereotypical female jobs, they all require in-person work. So we've got this hard pivot happening in society where now the man stays home and the woman goes out to make the bread.
What a twisted world we live in, Ty. I honestly can't believe it. But it makes a lot of sense. It's kind of strange to me though to be a
Mhm.
man that wants to stay home. There's something really wrong about that. I can't see my queen, going out earning the big bucks while I'm at home doing dishes. It's not gonna happen, Ty. I'm sorry.
Well, do you feel that way because it's contradicting your natural hunter gatherer instincts?
I'm not exactly sure. Probably there's probably some kind of DNA in there as well, where I just like I can't see my girl risking her life to bring home the bread, bring home the bacon, as Drake said.
Mhm.
I need to be the one doing that. It's my duty as a Chad on-site employee.
That's true. It is kind of beta male to sit on your couch all day on your computer on your Mhm. Just
All
having a
men
good
fall
think on my
into
ThinkPad it back here.
all men fall into two camps, Ty. There's the Chad on-site employee and there's the virgin remote worker. So it is what it
Damn.
is.
Well, I guess you gotta pick your camp then, and I should probably get out of the house today.
Yeah. Dude, what are you gonna do if you can't tell your coworkers, sorry, I'm late, traffic was horrible?
I hope that my virginity isn't questioned.
It's not.
Dude, does that make sandwich artists the most Chad demographic because they all are on-site employees?
You have to be on
Like,
site to make
there's
sandwiches.
telehealth, like, you can bring a nanny into your home or a nurse into your home, like, teleeducation, online learning, but
Hmm.
the sandwich I mean, you can make your own sandwich for yourself at home, but if you want a professionally made sandwich, that's happening on site. You
Oh
don't
yeah,
have
dude.
a sandwich artist coming into your house to prep it, although that would be awesome.
Hmm. That would be nice actually. Or to go to like a in-home restaurant. It's like like a
Mhm.
true definition to the mom and pop shop, you know? Like I'm walking in, there's
Mhm.
a kid doing homework. I'm like, can I get a 6-inch BMT? And they're like, yeah, 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 for sure. Just give me a second. I need to move my mouse.
Yeah. Damn, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Some people get the, at a certain wealth class, you get the personal chef. I would love a personal chef or even a personal artist. There's
Hmm.
probably a market for that where a chef comes to you and cooks for you at home. But it's kind of like how Rick Ross doesn't own his private jet. He's on a jet share program. You could be on a chef share program.
Chef share. I actually kind of like that. If you are a chef under the Chef Share Act, are you
Hmm.
working from home technically, or are you on site? Kind of both.
I guess it depends on who's sharing you, you know? Like
Yeah.
as a chef shareholder, I want to bring them into my home, but I could see how if I was at the function, I might want to bring my chef out to the function to dazzle and wow my friends.
Hmm. That'd be kind of fun to just pull up to the function with your chef on a leash, and being like, here's my chef, everyone, say hi. Oh, that is nice. Well, Ty, tonight I'm actually going to I'm not going to experience a private chef, but I'll probably have the next closest thing, which is an omakase dinner. We are going
Mhm.
out for Bay's birthday, so um, I will have somebody kind of tending to me nonstop, feeding me bite by bite, which is I'm looking forward to it. Let's just say.
Hell yeah, dude. Here comes the airplane, am I right?
Yeah, dude, that's right. It's nothing like prepaying for a dinner. I think more places
Mhm.
need to offer that. It's kind of a nice touch.
Yeah, most fast food does, with the exception of The Way, so it's kind of ironic. So you prepay, it's pre-feet, as they say, a prefixed
Prefix.
price.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Pre-fee. Yeah, I've never heard it pronounced like that, but I guess
I think
that is how the French do it.
yeah, this is a Japanese meal, so they would call it,
Japanese.
like, pré-frais.
We're gonna workshop that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for it. It is a one Michelin star holder, so
Hmm.
yeah, we'll see how that goes. Prepaying
Very
four
cool,
hundred
very
dollars,
cool.
Ty. There's, I have high expectations. Okay,
Damn.
fucking hell.
Yeah, dude. That's a hefty chunk of silver.
Yeah, no
It better
kidding.
be worth it. How many
Yeah.
courses?
Well, there's a disclaimer on the website that says the number of pieces is subject to availability, or I guess subject to whatever the chef pulls out of his ass. Makes sense though because there's no courses. You kind of just are fed literally bite by bite. I'm
Mm,
gonna see how he feels about putting it in my mouth for me.
yeah, dude, you should ask. They don't say it on like the preamble, but what they're really telling you is the number of courses you get kind of depends on like whether or not they like your vibe, you know?
Mm, yeah, I think it makes sense.
Mhm. Like you're gonna have to build up to the request to put it in your mouth. You can't
Mm,
throw that out there on the first bite. You gotta
mhm,
establish a connection, rub shoulders, throw a few complos out there, make a
mhm.
friend. Then you can hit him with the request.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. After
Hmm.
about like 14 pieces of sushi, on the 15, you can kind of say, you can kind of gesture towards your mouth and be like, right here, arigato gozaimasu.
Yeah, dude, cut out the middleman, aka the little tiny plate in front of you.
Hmm. Real question though, if you are sitting with your girl at a restaurant and the chef puts food in your girl's mouth, what are we doing about it? Are we,
Mm.
getting up and leaving? Are we saying, hold on there, big fella, hands to yourself? Like, what's the move here?
Oh, dude, yeah. To deck the omakase chef is pretty ballsy move. So
It is
I
ballsy
think
because
the
they got
classy,
sashimi. They got sashimi grade
yeah.
knives back there.
Jeez, yeah, good point. Their Japanese knife set is well sharpened.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think you gotta play it. I think you gotta play it off gracefully. A respectful laugh, be a part of the joke.
Mm,
You know.
yeah, I think so too. Maybe try to get in on the action. Like, hey,
Hmm.
hey, hey, like I'm sitting right here. I ain't no
Hmm.
cuck, all right?
It's such a tough situation because to respond with engagement rather than with violence, like laugh it off, try to play it cool.
Mm,
There's a fine line there between like the cool guy, confident, in on the joke laugh and then the cuck laugh. Like
hmm.
I think that the chef will be able to suss you out immediately. The
Yeah,
whole room will.
yeah, absolutely. But maybe that's okay. Maybe that's what Bay wants all along. Somebody to not be afraid to throw a chopstick in the air. You know what I mean? Cause a scene.
Mm-hmm.
It's a display of affection.
Yeah, I guess so. But dude, for $400, that chef better be willing to put that sushi in any hole you want.
100%, dude. Oh, dude, stuff me full of uni, will ya?
You walk into there, you're like, "Whew, I'm stuffed."
Yeah.
Dude, you know you could buy like 40 foot longs, maybe like 35 foot longs for this one dinner. So I want you to be critiquing it from that perspective tonight.
Wow, damn. That's like, well, for some people that's a year's worth, but for us it's more like 4 years worth of footlongs. So
Mm-hmm.
that's going to be a tough one to swallow. No pun intended.
Yeah, quite literally.
Oh man, a tough sub to swallow.
Like that's let's see, 35 times. I'm gonna call it 35 because of tax. We're looking at 420 inches of sandwich.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So dollar per inch almost.
About a buck per inch, yeah.
A
You
buck
should
inch.
have keep track of the size of every bite you consume and see how many inches that is.
Okay, I will. That's actually quite smart. I will definitely do that.
Mm-hmm. We are a quantity over quality podcast, and that's why we're recording from the car.
That's right. I mean, we're not strangers to the concept, but when one of us is in the car, it's a whole different experience. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
watching people drive by me, and I'm just wondering what they're doing with their lives. Like, are they on the way to lunch? There's a possibility that they're on the way to Subway, and they don't even know that they're driving by somebody who's talking about Subway for a living.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty funny. If they see you, they would never assume it because the way you're posted up there in the driver's seat with your MacBook kind of on the dash, you just look like an undercover cop.
Yeah, that's true. An undercover cop who is like FaceTiming like their superior or something.
Mm-hmm. Actually, the giveaway is the MacBook. They would never use such a elegant machine.
That's true,
It
dude.
has to
Way
be
too
like
much
a
horsepower.
bulletproof, like yeah. I don't even know
It's
some
one of
sort of
those.
LG device.
Yeah, it's one of those laptops that like when it folds, it becomes a briefcase. Like yeah, there's a
Mm-hmm.
big handle on it, like that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know who manufactures that. Like, is that like military grade computer?
Mm. Yeah, who knows what
Like,
what
is
happens on that chip?
Raytheon making these things? Who's making this?
Yeah,
It
dude,
ain't.
you
It
gotta get
ain't
this.
like Apple.
I need the M2 chip and the Smith and Wesson laptop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, how much storage you got on that big dog? Man, I'm always curious, like about police auctions. You're a guy who thrifts. You know what I mean? Do you ever tap into a police auction and try to buy like a police cruiser for a big discount?
Oh, dude, I've never even entertained the idea. So, at a police auction, do they sell evidence?
Yeah, I think so. Anything that was confiscated, like for example, if somebody is caught with a stolen bike, I think pretty
Mm-hmm.
sure they auction off the bike. Like they if they can't find the owner, it just goes to auction. And same thing with like stolen cars, I think. Actually, maybe cars are easier to track down. I'm not sure.
Right, right. It's if they cannot find the original owner, then it goes to auction. Dude, that's so
Mhm.
cool. Maybe I can finally get my catalytic converter back if I do that.
Actually, that's a great point because yeah, there's so many of those getting stolen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no way you're tracking that back. But aren't they like printing like serial numbers on those now?
Oh, I hope so. That would be a smart move.
Yeah. So, what's the story on the on the Toyota Matrix? Is your catalytic converter reinstalled, or are you are you one of those like Dodge Rams who are just rolling coal?
Dude, yeah. I am contributing to the client crisis every time I get in the whip. The
Yeah,
check
man.
engine light is just it is glowing and I'm pretending to see no evil here.
Damn, man. What does that mean for your fuel economy? Are you just kind of chugging away?
Dude, it's trashed right now. Imagine paying for a foot long but only getting a 6 inch. That's my fuel economy.
Shit. Wow. So, why haven't you fixed this? If there's such a direct correlation to you wasting money, why not just pay for the new thing and then fix the problem?
Because I'm remarkably adaptable, Eric, to living in the trenches.
We're living in squalor.
That's
My
mostly
brother
it. I
too.
also thought maybe the problem would go away if I just drove long enough, and that hasn't happened. So looks
Wow.
like the best option is to pay an exorbitant amount of money to replace it.
Yeah. When I next time you pick me up, let's just sit in a parking lot with the foot down in neutral and see if we can like actually watch the gas thing go down. That'd be pretty cool.
Whoa, that would be cool. My old whip, the Honda Prelude, if I like chugged it up a big hill, I could see the gas gauge go down. It was pretty cool.
Oh shit. That is cool. Yeah, dude. I already know you're driving that thing in first gear up that hill.
Manual driver. Dude,
Yeah.
you know what I need to do though? I bet you there's like a catalytic converter type equipment in a Subway toaster. Like there has to be to like
Mhm.
manage the energy transfer that is kind of like bleeding out of that thing,
Yeah,
the emissions.
I think so too. Hey, I just realized something, Ty. This is my third meeting in the car today.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I took two meetings on the drive to work, which is I gotta say it's the move, bro. I feel like an international businessman, you know?
Hmm. Yeah, you're working in the car more than a chauffeur.
That's right. Yeah. Oh man, It's unfortunate because I'm the chauffeur and the rich guy in the back. You know, I'm both of
Yeah,
those
you're
guys.
chauffeuring yourself.
Hmm.
Well, that's cool. You're a self-made man.
Thank you.
Sometimes if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself.
That's right. That's why we don't eat at Subway that often.
That's why you're in the driver's seat.
That's right, baby. Also, another realization: I can see everyone who's going to Subway because I'm parked on that same street. So anyone who walks by, I just assume they're hitting up the way.
Dude, that's awesome. You're kind of like Humans of New York vibes, but you should be papping each one of these guys and then putting them on a blog.
Oh, absolutely, dude. There's got to be a
Hmm.
Dumois, but for people doing the worst, the worst thing in their lives.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like a don't date list. It's just like mugshots of all these people.
Wow. That's actually a scary reality that I don't think we're very far from, to be honest. Like
No.
having like actually there's already a Facebook page that's like, "Hey, are you dating this person?" And it's like people who date the same people find their partner on there. I'm
Hmm.
like, "What the fuck? Like you're dating them as well?"
Oh yeah, dude. There's so many like Facebook groups in every city, including Vancouver, for just like single girlies to vet men to each other.
Yeah.
And it, I've been granted access to some of these on rare occasions where I'll see tons of situations where like three of the girlies are like, "Oh, that's my dude. What? That's my man's that you just posted. What's going on here?"
Fuck. Yeah, that's a scary situation to be in because you can't really defend yourself once a single girly has you in her long chomping nails. You're fucked
Hmm.
completely. You're
Yeah,
completely
dude.
done.
They have the motivation and the know-how to find everything they can about you and your life. They will
That's right.
destroy you.
They will destroy you. R.I.P. to Jonah Hill.
Mhm. And I exactly. uh, uh, yeah, that's the last time he tells a woman not to surf with men.
Yeah, end up on not just Facebook but TMZ.
Jeez,
Fucking hell.
dude, I blame podcasters. Honestly, we are the reason that the microcosm of like women finding men on the internet and destroying their lives exists because that's all like that was the whole point of the true crime podcast, which is notably a divine feminine interest.
Yeah, that is true. Actually, only girls listen to those. Maybe
Hmm.
they secretly fantasize about their man doing something masculine for once.
Yeah, a remote husband could never.
Dude, God forbid a man, has hobbies.
Hmm.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I'm putting uh, manslaughter on the CV.
Oh man. Well, King, this has been a juicy remote episode. I say we put this car in drive and get out of this parking spot. What say you?
Yeah, dude, let's shut up and drive.
All right. Ciao.
Ciao.